My husband was pushing the trolley with bags after we landed in Goa airport. I was thinking I will eat so much seafood that I'll have to roll like a ball to all the obscene parties we have planned for. Thinking these thoughts, I was walking behind and suddenly one of the bags has fallen and I was too far behind to help my husband catch it. He rose his voice. He said, "You are completely lost in your own world. You don't notice when someone is struggling." I felt angry. I had three options. Attack back and tell him like, "You're spoiling our vacation with your shouting before it has even started." Option 2, feeling guilty and scolding myself for being so useless. And option 3, manage my anger before I do anything. So why manage anger? Not because I'm so good and so non-violent and peace in the world and all, but because acting out of anger is stopping me from getting what I need. First, I become less productive myself, and secondly, the partner will give me nothing and not what I need. Okay, even if partner agrees to do what I want, but he'll do it out of guilt or fear, and that's not what I want because I'm going to pay dearly for that in the long run. So what do I do when I feel angry? I remember advice of Mr. Marshall Rosenberg, and I take a pause to understand what need of mine is not getting met in this situation. Sounds easy, it's not. You need to think of a universal human need like empathy, support, food, shelter, communication, to see and be seen, etc. I'm leaving the list of needs down under this video. You can check it out. It's not a complete list. You can add your own needs there till the time they're universal. Okay, they have to be applicable to auntie downstairs and to transgender in Thailand, anyone. Okay. For example, you can't say that your need is to talk. There can be multiple needs that talking can fulfill, like communication or support or clarity. And you can't say, "I need to party in Goa." You can say that you need joy or rest. So after getting angry in the airport, I tried focusing on my needs, and it was not easy at all because my head was full of judgments. I was thinking, he's not reasonable, he's aggressive, he's spoiling our vacation. But the good thing about judgments like that is that they are just never true. They are my opinion, they can be my interpretation, but not the truth. So for example, if I tell my husband, "You are aggressive," he'll say, "I'm not." And if I tell this to his mom, she'll say, "Mera beta is not aggressive, he's sensitive." So it's simply an opinion. So I went back to my needs. I opened list of needs and I started scrolling through it, and I already felt better because I saw how many needs are actually getting met, and that by my husband itself. Like need for security, food, and companionship, belonging, all of them are met. And I finally found that single need that is not getting satisfied. It was need for friendly and warm communication. And the moment I realized it, my anger has transformed. I wasn't angry anymore, I was just slightly disappointed. And once you know your genuine need and you're not angry anymore, you can start thinking of a strategy of how do you get this need met. So how do I get warm and friendly communication? Why don't I start with being warm myself and understanding his feelings and need in this situation? So he was pushing heavy bags, he also came for a vacation and he wanted to enjoy it. And I think he needed ease, and he needed consideration, and he was feeling irritated when he didn't get them. That's it. And after understanding my needs and his needs, I was feeling so light and connected. I didn't even have to discuss this situation. I could go straight to warm communication. And imagine if in the beginning I chose to attack back. It would not be a sweet conversation, and there would be zero chances of having my need for warm communication met. So you see, anger management is not an anger suppression. It transforms your anger into another feeling. It can be being sad or pensive or disappointed, and out of that new feeling you can act productively to feel wonderful in the end. Now you can try a little exercise. Think of the instance when you were feeling angry and try to discover what need of yours was not met. And notice how your feelings about the situation change. And let me know in the comments. This video was published with the support of mojacare.com. Do visit them to ensure healthy relationships, and here I'm talking physically healthy ones. Bye bye.